I am here with Sam Noble, who directed Puppy Lovin'. So I thought this was definitely one of the cutest films out there. So what was it like making this film while you were at the fair?
Well, I'm the type of person who loves dogs, so I kind of needed any excuse I could to spend several days recording dogs and hanging out with them and getting kisses for free from them. So it was a lot of fun. It was a really great time.
Yeah. Was that like a specific exhibit kind of thing that was going on, or was it just random dogs?
Yeah. So there's an animal shelter in Indy that puts on this kissing booth every year, and it's to raise awareness of dogs in need of adoption. So a lot of the dogs in the video were actually trying to be adopted, not at the fair, but they were trying to kind of get more dogs into homes, and so they're also raising money to keep those kinds of efforts going. I don't know how else to phrase that. So it was for an animal shelter.
Okay, awesome. How long did it take you to like get all those shots? Because animals can be a little unpredictable.
Yeah, we spent probably 3 or 4 hours a day for 2 or 3 days with those dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did it take a long time to like edit it all together?
It took us, I think, 1 or 2 days. Not a whole ton of time, because we kind of knew every time we got a great shot, we knew like this is the moment we were looking for.
Yeah. So at one point you got like this perfect shot of there was this adorable baby that was giving like a side eye with a little bit of attitude. Was that like a story behind that, or was it just coincidence?
I wish I could say there was a story behind it, but pretty much every part of the video is just we waited for a really great moment, a really like beautiful dog and a great person to kind of get together.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just one of those where we were just there at the right place at the right time.
And why did you decide to put all of it in slow motion?
Well, part of it was that we had a camera that could shoot at a really high frame rate, so we wanted to test it out. And I've seen videos of dogs in slow motion before, and I always think they're really funny and really adorable. But I hadn't seen any of dogs kissing people in slow motion, and so we had this place where dogs were kissing people, and we had a camera, and it kind of just all came together. We decided to get these kind of adorable and kind of gross moments of the tongues hitting people's faces and the kind of saliva dripping off,
Yeah.
which is just, it's a little gross, but like it's what happens. If you like getting kissed by dogs, it's how it goes down. So yeah, it was just a kind of a couple different pieces that came together like that.
Yeah. And then the music in the background was a little bit jazzy. So why did you choose that kind of music?
Well, we wanted something a little classic, kind of like a love song. And I think the piece we ended up picking was A Kiss to Build a Dream On. So it's kind of a play on dogs kissing people, and just kind of building this weird kind of romance between the people and the dogs, because dogs are very loving animals and people love dogs. So it was kind of almost a joke about like this love song that's meant for a couple in love, and instead it's about this really cute relationship between a person and an animal. And also just the rhythm of it works really well with slow motion. You're able to kind of pace it out a little bit better, because you don't want to cut really quickly when you've got action taking place over several seconds. So it just fit in a couple different ways like that.
Yeah. And then how did you like get involved with filmmaking in the first place?
Well, I had a program in my high school that allowed us to spend 2 hours of our day just sitting in a computer lab with cameras and computers, and basically making up our own assignments. And the teacher I had, Mrs. Lorch, was really great. She basically just let us do whatever we wanted to. And so I started out making really dumb, really terrible short videos, music videos for like the morning announcements, like action films with my friends, and like lightsaber fights, and just terrible things. They were all so bad, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I knew that it was something that I wanted to keep doing, even if it was just for fun, for the rest of my life. And when I realized that there were programs that let me do that in college,
Yeah.
I figured, well, if there's a way that I can keep making dumb videos but maybe get better at it, that's something I'd like to stick with. And so that's kind of what's kept me going this whole time.
And what's it like thinking about like where you were freshman year to where you are now in that filmmaking?
It's kind of incredible. I don't want to be conceited, but I know that I've improved immensely, and it's all thanks to the professors that are here, my peers and my job that I've been really lucky to have. So looking at it, the expanse of knowledge that I have now compared to where I was freshman year is insane, and the amount of things that I've been able to do is insane. I could never have even imagined myself making even just a short film like this. Probably 4 years ago, it just would have seemed so strange to have a piece that was shown, on national TV and was put on different websites. It is something I couldn't have even fathomed.
That's amazing. Well, as I said before, it was the cutest out there, and I loved it.
Thank you so much.
So that's all we have with Sam Noble. Thank you.
Thank you.